I was trying to find a stamp in my last stream when I was making a card, and I used my electronic stamp register or catalogue, and I was asked the question, how long did it take me? Well, yes, I'm back. It's taken me probably a couple of years, but from when I started it until I finally bit the bullet and finished it. But what I first did was went through all my stamps. And I've got 2 of these A5 folders full, and they're all stamped. So every time I get... Oh, okay, took a while for your chat to load. Okay. Whenever I get a new stamp set, I put it in my master catalogue folder here. Okay, and they're in no particular order. And what I don't like about that is when I want to find one, I have to look through quite a few stamps before I can find it. So once I decided to finish cataloguing, I decided to create another folder which has, well, a couple actually. This one here is basically birthdays, Christmas. This is more for cards. So the first tab here I've got baby, and I haven't gone through and done all these ones yet. I've done about 2 complete basketfuls, but you do, Donna? Woohoo! But I've got to go through another 3 baskets and all my wooden stamps. So this one here is birthday. So I've even got images, certain images in this one, in the birthday one. And then I've got Christmas, and it's a fairly thick one because I've got a lot of Christmas stamps. So if I want to make a Christmas card, I could just, because I think my stamps dictate what the card's going to be like. I actually get inspired by the stamp mainly. So I've got Christmas, and I've got Easter, and I've got general, because, I mean, you could have all sorts of card types. Like this is one for you, get well, congratulations, and all that. Then actually, I've got a get well one here that I started. I must fix that up. I've got Mother's Day, and I think I've got Father's Day in behind that as well. But, and then I've got sympathy, and then I've got thank you. And then I've got thinking of you. Okay. Hey, Jean. Hey, Jess. Exactly, Jess. This is what I'm hoping is going to happen. So then with this one, if I'm looking for a particular stamp of a bird or a butterfly, oh, sorry, blurage. Okay, yep, I'll tell you how the numbers coordinate. So in here I've got like animals. Okay, and here I've got ATC and collage. And then I've got banners and speech bubbles and things in here. And this one's birds. And so I've got bird cages at the last page. Butterflies. I haven't done them all yet, so that's not the entire set of butterflies that I have. Then I've got clothes, and I've included hats and mittens and aprons and bows and things in the clothes. Easter, so bunnies so far. Fairies and magic. I've got floral, which I've put in trees and flowers and leaves and branches and things in that one. And the feathers should have went in the birds, but anyway. Then I've got food. And I've even got the recipe card things as well for food and what you eat. It does not, Jess. Just seems like it. Then I've got frames, because we're always looking for frames. And what I'm also going to try and do with these is attach an extra page for each of the sections for the die cuts that I've got, like for the dies that I have. And yeah, and then probably put those in here or just mention them wherever they are. I don't know, but yeah. And then this one is Halloween. Don't even know why I put one of those in, but I did because we don't celebrate it. Then I've got hearts and shapes. So it's got dots and stars and circles and that. And then I've got journaling. I did start to do it with my dies and punches. And then I've got keys. So keys and locks would go in there. And then I've got, I think, this is kids. So I've separated this for boy and girl. So we've got girl and then boys. And this one is measurement. So tape measures and things like that. And we've got music. So we've got music sheets there, and I've got a gramophone there, so musical instruments and things. Well, yeah, digital as well, Jess. It got overwhelming, I can imagine. Then I've got people. So people go in there. And then script. So we all have a lot of script stamps. What's this? Structures. So I've got a door and I've got a window there so far. This one is tags. And I've got teddy bears. I don't know why I put teddy bears in there separate, but I did. You could go all out. And then text. I mean, there's a lot of like verses and things that you wouldn't use on cards, but that you want to use on certain things. So that's what I've done there. And definitions I've got in here as well. And then I've got time, so clocks and things there. And then I've got transport. So that's what that one's all made up of. Now, the number system. I started, I thought, right, well, just start it. And then just, what I tried to do was put all my smaller ones in. I'll show you, because this is what I've also got when I had really tiny ones. That I thought, well, they're going to sort of get lost in this system here. And I want to try and work it so that I get them out of these here. So I've got A, B, C, D, E, F, 6 folders like this, 6 file folder things here that are separated. And I've got them like this is A, so it's A, each tab may have a couple of the stamps in there. So, you know, the really tiny stamp sets that you own. So that one's A5. The tags have fallen off those, but yeah. So they're in there. Okay, so they're numbered that way. So I have not, any wood-mounted stamp that I own is not numbered. It's because I've only got, well, where are they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I've got 6 12 by 12 by about 3-inch drawers full of wooden stamps. Plus I've got another couple of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trays, A4 size trays by about 1.5 inches, where I've got Stampin' Up! Ones and others. Then I've got another one similar, and then, yeah, so not too many of the wooden ones. I think I might unmount my wood ones, but I'm not sure yet. Yes, I do, Jess. If a stamp fits into more than one category, do you put it everywhere it fits? I do. And that's why I thought that's the best way to do it, because some days you'll think one should go in one place, but on another day you'll think, no, it should go in there. So I do. I put it in more than one place. Well, okay, so my clings are in baskets. Now, these baskets measure, I'll measure the base would be best, about 9 inches, a bit over 9 inches by 7 inches wide. And I've got, these are all numbered from the 400 onwards to the 500, to 499, okay? And when I started out doing it, I allowed for more stamps to go into the baskets. So I left, say, about 10 or 20 numbers between each one when I was cataloguing it. So I'll go up 405 here, then I go to 410, so I can get a couple more little ones to slot in there. What is that purse? What purse? And so when I'd stamp it, I'm actually working on a particular basket at a time. So I just, when I stamped it into the master folders, where did I put it? I gave it a number. And then, oh, these are just expandable, plastic expandable file folder thingies. So I've got small ones like that. And then I've got, this is the F. Larger one. This is about 12 inches long. And so I can fit more than one. Like in here I've got 2, 4, 5, 6 stamp sets in there. And then what comes with these are your tab pieces, and so they're what you allocate your dividers with. Then again, I just bought a set of little white sticker label things and use those as well. But so I've got those and I want to do away with those. And what I did with that was I found, here we go, little baskets like this that will fit inside these. That way it'll fit inside this basket here. Let me just take these out. They'll fit in there like that. So I could, because these are real tiny ones, and my plastic file folder thingies, expandable files, are so overflowing now I cannot put any more in there. So that's why I had to start doing this sort of system. Now when I get more in there, I can turn them around, okay, and fit more in there that way. But for now, that's how they're sitting. Now for ones that you've like the packaging is ripped or whatever, I just got some of those plastic sleeves that you get for your A5 folders, and use that. And then even some of them where maybe you need a second piece of acetate, or doesn't have, like if you buy a set of just rubber stamps that you have to mount yourself, and you have to, I just use a piece of acetate to sit them on and sit them in there, and that holds them nice and straight, nice and firm. So yeah, this is my 400 basket, and so I've got ones, and then like the up to 100, and then the 100s, 200s, 300s, and the 400s. So it looks like this is fairly full. I might have to start on the 500s, but I've got to find a place to store them too. And I think the only way I'm going to do that is to unmount my wooden stamps. Actually, I've started a 600. I don't know why I started a 600 and not a 500, but anyway. Oh, because they were a bit smaller, I think. That's why I did that. Now, I also have an alphabet folder. So, again, these alphabet stamp sets will go into the master folder, and it will be allocated a number, and then it'll be also stamped and put into the alphabet folder. And also I thought to add in with this one, and still got to go through all them all and do it. Symbols I thought would be a good one to add. So the ASAT symbol, and because not like these appear in some of the sets that you get, the stamp sets you get, but they're not alphabet stamps. So I thought, well, I could put them in here under symbols, and they can go in the alphabet folder. And I also did one because some of them do have numbers on there in their stamp sets, but don't have any text or anything. You know, it's part of a set. But so I've got a numbers one as well. So then, because I'm a speed typist, I thought I'd try, and I did it, adding every stamp set that I owned into an Excel spreadsheet. So I started off with box 1, and what I've got, and you can't see, but okay, I don't know that you're going to be able to see it, but I'm going to point it over towards it anyway. Hold on. Hold on. Let's see if you can. Might be too bright, and I need to know whether you're going to see this or not. So let me just open that up, reduce it, and see. Okay. So see there, I've got number, manufacturer, set name, what type it is, and then I've got keyword 1, 2, 3, 4, blah, blah, blah. Okay. And then over here where that 0 is, they're the ones that are, sorry for the movement there, but they're the ones that aren't numbered because they're the wood mount ones. So I just went through, actually I didn't go through my baskets. What I did was went through the folders. Okay. And then just entered them in that way. Now, there may be spelling mistakes. I know I found a mistake the other day where I incorrectly put a number there, or missed a number that of a stamp set. Like it was that it had the spreadsheet had number 2, but I knew where to find it because I knew it was a bit different stamp set, and so it should have been 92. So I'm going to find mistakes. I know that, but sorry, I'm just trying to fix this camera. Okay, but yeah, so that's, now I haven't been seeing chat, so let's see. I'm going to have a sip of my coffee and just read. Okay, you guys are not talking. Are you just laying in bed watching, or what? Because I don't know whether my chat's frozen or you just not talking. Because all I've seen, Jean 6 minutes ago last said, "Hi Linda, logged in from the hospital." Oh, there we go. Hey Annette. So when I started entering them into the computer, into the Excel spreadsheet, I went from the back and just typed them all in there. And I gave long descriptions too. Like for that butterfly there, I would have called it a solid butterfly. The feathers, you know, large or whatever. The vine, solid with white, inverted white pattern, you know. So I've been on for a while, and that butterfly would intricate design butterfly, large butterfly, you know, things like that. I would have added those to that. Now, one thing I haven't done is backgrounds, and I intend on putting together a folder for backgrounds. So, and like with these, frame within a frame, ornate frame, dotted circle with solid circle inside, you know, things like that. As long as the circle word is there, I will I'll find it, and then it'll have a bit of a description in my keywords as to what it was. So and this, like bow, I would put bow, and I would put ribbon as well. Music notes, I'd put, I can't remember the names of it. Sorry, Jean. Jean will be able to tell me. You know, single music note, double music note, exclamation mark as that symbol, heart within solid scalloped circle, things like that. So, yeah, that's what I do. And then if I'm looking for a stamp, I just open my electronic spreadsheet, and if it's a particular one I'm looking for and I don't know where it is, and then I'll search for it. Otherwise, I'll go, if I'm making a card or whatever and I wanted a sentiment, I just go to whichever sort of card it was, say birthday, and have a look and see, because you can actually gauge the sizes of these for your cards on a visual rather than finding it in the spreadsheet. Okay, so is there any more questions about my stamp cataloguing? Like, I could probably do type up a complete basket of probably 50 sets of, well, there's probably more, but 50 sets of stamps in a sitting. Eighth notes, right. And what are the double ones called, Jean? Quarters? All right, I'm going to stop the recording now.